Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to do speed weaving when you are working with odd count peyote stitch. In the previous video linked up here, I showed you the basic speed weaving method. It's definitely a very interesting technique, so if you enjoy peyote stitch, I really recommend checking it out. In that video I only showed even count peyote, so today I will show you how to use this method with odd count peyote and also how to make the turn at the end of the row. First, I will show you the technique with these larger beads, so everything is nice and easy to see. And then I will show you how it works in practice with Miyuki Delicas. To make the thread easier to see, I'm going to use this bright contrasting thread. So I'm going to pick up an odd number of beads, for example 7. I will use my stopper. Even when I'm using the speed weaving method, I still make the first few rows with the regular peyote stitch. This helps the base stay nice and stable because you can't really start speed weaving right away. And here at the end I need to make the turn, so I'm going to stitch this last bead on like this. And I'm going back. I'm doing the turn. And diagonally through the beads like this. And through the bead I just added. Now I'm going to make the next 2 rows in the regular way as well. So you know the drill. And here we have a small change. If I wanted to continue with the regular peyote stitch, I would need my thread to come out down here in this direction. So I would normally stitch through like this. But because I'm going to use the speed weaving method, I need to bring my thread out like this, pointing this way instead. So I go through the last bead like this. Now I pick up all 7 beads. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 beads. My thread is coming out of this bead and I go with my needle through this bead like this. So now the whole point of speed weaving is that we need to pick up the beads for these 2 rows all at once, and then we are going to stitch through them in a way that makes the beads drop in those gaps, like this. So I go with my needle through the second bead and sew it diagonally like this. And continue with the rest of the beads. And the last one. Now to continue, I need my thread to come out of the next bead, this one. It doesn't really matter how you get there, I usually do it by going back through one bead. So I'm going back through this bead and this one on diagonal, these 2. and then through these 2 beads on diagonal again. And I'm ready to add the next 2 rows, and it's the same again. I pick up 7 beads, and sew it zigzag like this. Now I will show you what this looks like in real life, because you probably won't be working with beads this big. Most likely you'll be stitching with small Delica beads, so I'm going to take my current project and show you how to do it there. So I just pick up the beads according to the pattern. And I do it exactly the same way, like with the big beads. And I connect these beads in a zigzag way. And this is what it looks like with small Delica beads. For those of you who usually work with larger beads, this might be a bit of a shock seeing someone stitch with beads this tiny, but I personally love it. Okay, so that's everything for today. Let me know down in the comments if you have any questions about this technique or what you like to see in the next tutorial.